So for the past couple of years, I've been on the hunt for the best debit card on the market. And the reason being is because, well, I don't really use credit cards, so the debit card is naturally the next best thing. But the problem is, I don't just want to use a debit card that has zero monthly fees or zero annual fees. I want a card that gives me some sort of benefit for actually using it. I was always jealous of credit card users and the benefits they would get, like cashbacks, rewards points, Qantas points, store points, literally anything points. Plus stuff like concierge services, lounge access and whatnot, until I found this card. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fyzee and we discuss Australian personal finance, and today we're looking at the HSBC Everyday Global Debit Card. So I've been using this card for the past year or two and I can mostly say good things about it. We'll unpack all of the features and the benefits and the negatives just in a second, but before I do, I just want to say that any banks or products mentioned in this video are not affiliated with me. And this is just an honest review. If you like these products, please do your own research and read the PDS. So the reason why I reckon this is the best card on the market at the moment is because it's got $0 annual fees, zero transaction fees, zero monthly fees, and that's pretty standard. In this day and age, if you're paying for account fees, just don't, okay? Switch your bank, just do it. There are so many $0 fee alternatives out there that it's not as hard anymore to find a bank. But the best feature of this card is a massive 2% cashback, but there's a catch. There's always a catch. You need to deposit $2,000 every single month into the account to get the cashback feature. The easiest way to earn the cashback is to put your pay into this account or progressively transfer your savings from a different account over to this account over time. So if you're working full-time or even part-time, this should be okay. You should be able to meet that 2K per month criteria and it shouldn't be too hard. And what I found personally and reading some of the comments online is that you can just transfer the 2K out of the account afterwards. Some people are even saying that you can transfer the 2K away immediately and it will still work apparently. Now you can test this out to see if it actually works. Personally, I've transferred the money away, but not straight away. I've done it after a couple of days and the cashback feature still seems to work fine. So the second catch is that your transactions to qualify for the cashback have to be less than $100 and you have to use either Google Pay, PayWave or Apple Pay, and it has to be tap and go. You can't use this for online transactions and you can't use this for transactions over $100, which is a huge bummer. But the good thing is, as soon as you pay for something, the transaction comes up on the app straight away and the cashback comes up on the app as well, which means that in a couple of days, your cashback will be credited to your account. It's not like you have to wait a whole month or at the end of the month to actually claim your cashback, which is pretty good. Now, the other thing to understand is that this cashback isn't unlimited. It is capped at a maximum of $50 per month, which means that you would need to spend about $2,500 per month on transactions under $100 to actually get the cashback of $50, which is okay, and then you would have to wait until next month to start earning the cashback again. So if you just get the maximum cashback every single month, that's a yearly cashback of like $600, and I have not been able to find an account anywhere else that actually gives you this, and it's a debit card as well. So if you're like me and don't actually use a credit card at the moment, this could be a pretty good alternative to get some sort of return on your money. Also, they've got a huge bonus at the moment where if you deposit $2,000 per month for 3 consecutive months, in the first 6 months of account opening, they will give you an extra $100 bonus just for signing up, which is pretty cool. But you do have to be a new HSBC customer. To be honest, if you're watching this video, you're probably going to be a new HSBC customer anyway, because HSBC doesn't really have a huge brand in Australia, at least from what I know. So you should be okay on that front. But nonetheless, it's still a good card to use. And at the end of the day, it's really free money. You're putting in 6K into this account for over 3 months, which is like a 6% annual return if you look at it. I don't know how long this bonus $100 offer is going to last for. Personally, when I signed up, this offer was still going on and it still seems like it's going on. So just take it while it lasts, I guess. Also keep in mind that if you just want a fee-free bank account and you don't have an extra 2K per month to put into the account, then this account is going to be fee-free anyways. There's literally no annual or monthly fees for the account. You just won't get the cashback feature and that's it really. Now this card is of course not all benefits. There are a few drawbacks, but before we get into those, I want to talk about just one more benefit that this card has, and that's the global feature of this card. You can use your Aussie dollars to exchange it into all these currencies very easily. Now I'm not sure what the actual forex rates are for this exchange, but it's an option to use. This feature wasn't really relevant last year because of the restrictions and COVID and whatnot. However, in 2021 it could be an option to use if you're looking to go traveling. Personally, I haven't used this feature so I can't really comment, but the last good thing about this card is that if you buy something in the US and you're based in Australia, for example in Amazon, you won't pay any foreign exchange fees. Now some banks out there charge 3% for such a fee, but with this you'll pay 0, which is a huge benefit. Okay, now on to the drawbacks. Now there's no perfect card out there, and it's about how much you're actually willing to compromise to actually reap the benefits. So with this card there are of course a few negatives. Now HSBC isn't really known for their customer service, let's just be honest here, and that should be fine for you anyway because you're probably not going to be going into a branch every single day or even calling them up regularly. But for their security process, you kind of have to call them up, which is a huge pain. If you want to set up fingerprint login on your app or even change your ATM pin, you have to call them up, and the whole process is just a huge pain to do, to be honest with you. They're supposed to give you some sort of a security code so you can use it for the security process, and it was just a huge pain. Even though they have 24-hour customer service, it's just not up to par. I found them pretty hard to reach even then. I literally called them at like 12:30 at night because I thought it wouldn't be as busy, and you can see that the call was like an hour long and I was on hold for literally all the time, and they literally just hung up on me and I had to call them up again. So not a good experience at all. And if we talk about ATM fees, once again, you can't use every ATM in Australia. If you use some unknown ATM, you will pay a fee of $2 or even $4 with this card. And this bank doesn't refund the fee, and personally I got stung by this because I didn't read their website properly. They say $0 for ATM fees, which is great, but then they say charged by HSBC Australia. For some reason I saw $0 and just completely ignored the rest. Now obviously a tiny fee isn't going to hurt the bank, but I hate paying for things that I don't need to pay for unnecessarily. Now this whole cashback thing is very good, but you do want to watch out for the cashback trap. Basically, you need to stop spending unnecessarily just for the cashback, and don't artificially increase your expenses just because you're getting some sort of a return. That's the same as spending more money on a credit card just because you're getting credit card points, because ultimately you're not doing yourself a favor. Because if this card makes you spend more than usual, then to be honest, you're better off using just a normal card and foregoing this card altogether. Now there's a few similar cards out there like the NAB Platinum Debit Card, and this has a $10 monthly fee attached to it, and I actually have used this for about a year. Now the thing with this card is they do give you cashback, but it's only 1%, and the cashback is capped at $10. So basically a $10 monthly fee regardless, and a $10 cashback if you spend up to a required amount. And basically there's zero benefit for the cashback. But with this card, the foreign currency fee is 0, same as HSBC, and you do get a bunch of insurance as well for this card. So if you like that, go for it. Now the other one is the Bankwest Qantas transaction account. Now this is pretty interesting. I haven't used this account at all, but basically you earn Qantas points for having a balance in your account. Plus you also earn Qantas points for spending with your debit card. There's a $6 monthly fee which is waived with this account as well, but you have to deposit $2K to the account every single month. Now if you compare this to the HSBC account, you don't have to deposit $2K per month to get the fee waiver because the fee is waived automatically. But with this Bankwest transaction account, you do have to keep depositing money to waive the $6 fee. So if that's worth it for you, go for it. Personally, out of all these options, I prefer the HSBC one much better because it just works for me and I can easily deposit $2K per month without issue. The drawbacks aren't that bad for me, seeing that you only have to call up the customer service team just once to set up the security fee, and it's not that bad to be honest. And that's really my overall experience. Please leave a like if this helped you out, or leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I make regular videos about Australian personal finance, so if you're interested in that, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.